He drop streamed. He made a new word. And it's cable stuck on places. Alright. Back here. Back doing stuff. Back centering myself perfectly in the camera. This has gotten a bit loosey-goosey, hasn't it? There you go. Perfect audio level. Fantastic audio level. That's what we're doing right now. YouTube probably has people talking that I'm not seeing, which I'm about to see it. Let me see if there's anyone talking on YouTube. Hello Tim, you were talking on YouTube. Sorry I missed out. You should be connected to the speed chat now.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going, dudes? I'm just setting up my stream things, making sure everything is very streamy, which is very important when you want to stream. And there you go, everything is streamy AF. Hey David, how's it going, dudes? How are things? I've been seeing you a lot more recently.
All good.
Armor Saga 03.
I was working, but I'm done now.
That's cool. Being done with work is
I've
one of the
missed
best
you
parts
too, dude.
of working. Sweet. I am gonna do some little bits on this Armor Saga thing that I was doing before. I'm gonna try to make this two things work together. What's a bog boy? Oh, that's the wrong file. Armor Saga. Where is Armor Saga 1? No. This should be it. Armor Saga 3. I'm pretty sure this is it. Let me watch it once to make sure this is the correct one. We're gonna turn this into the...
has correctly joined the channel.
That's great, Botrix. Thank you so much. Was this everything I've done for it? I think so. Yes, so we're gonna chuck that in there. We're gonna remove the bog boy one. So let me try to figure out. Yeah, Botrix is great. Such a nice guy. Okay, I think this is a nice setup of the characters. Then he lunges, and this is probably the first part where we can have this character, because we already did that shot, so we can have this shot cutting right after it. Let me see where that would be. It would be right around here. So if I zoomed into here, if I snapped here, bunk, bunk, oop, dunk, dunk, and then I chuck this in, move this away, so then we get this one, that one gets thrown, he falls back. After he falls back, I think here I need to cut this and have this spikes coming out thing play out.
You take only one.
Why?
Because it's 500.
Okay, thank you. I did my first swim of the year today. Okay, this is a bit of a double beat. Do we need these wines coming up thing? I don't think we need it. I think around here we can cut this and plug this shut in, and I'm gonna chuck this out. Dodging, running. Punk, punk. Cutting it again. Plugging this guy back in there. Yeah, here. I'm gonna cut this again. And I'm gonna put... Right, we don't want this frame. Perfect. And that means this cut one frame too early. Nope. I hate that After Effects has this problem when you're trying to be frame perfect. It just doesn't want to be frame perfect, which is really annoying if you want to be frame perfect. And I do want to be frame perfect. Okay, and I'm gonna plug that back into this side. Okay, let's have this guy, actually all of these guys. Let's transform them to fit the comp. That's perfect. Okay, so this is the new edit for this. Forest is burning. We're looking down, zooming in to where the action is. This guy versus that guy. This guy makes the first move. He misses, gets punched by the other guy, and the other guy sends out the spikes. He's dodging the spikes, some close-up fear scenes, and then he does like a turn like that. And then he gets his thing grabbed, gets punched. Perfect. Alright, this actually works super smoothly. These just needs to have new cameras set up in inside Blender so we can have the cameras be more active. Cool. I'm happy I did that. This gives me a very clear brief on what needs to be done next. I'm gonna save this. Oh fuck. I went for a swim today and I really didn't want to, but I think I'm gonna get sick. I feel it. You know that feeling that when inside your ears starts to burn? Inside of my ears are burning big time right now. I'm gonna get sick. Perfect. So that is all done. Let's see how the OBS is seeing things here. What do I need to do? I need to hate that. I guess 8. I'll make this 9. Save it. Cool. I saved it. Let's write into file. Yes, save it there. Let's get to drawing. Oops, we're missing the video file. Oh no, we are not actually, it's just playing here. It's playing the wrong one. That's the one we want, yes, perfect. Clip Studio, Clip Studio.
Yo, what's up, my bros?
Hey Danzila, how's it going, dudes? I'm doing good. I just did some Armor Saga updates. Now I'm gonna go back to Spider-Man thing we were doing. And I'm gonna actually have to add some 3D cameras for it. I've added some. Oh, what did I do? Undo everything. I've added some small beats to this.
Cool.
So we didn't get him in the team. He doesn't have comms, and then Captain America's.
This thing moved up at some point. I don't know who moved it or why it happened, but I don't like it.
And then Captain America starts doing these like hand things, you know, they do in the army stuff. He's doing like the army stuff. And Spider-Man's like, what's happening? I don't understand any of that. And then they see the bridge collapsing even more, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah, so this part, I'm struggling too much to do it without a 3D camera backing it up. So I think I'm gonna very quickly make a 3D camera, and we might be able to do that part in Blender really quickly, hopefully. Let's make a new video for that. Great reference. No, we want to set project. We want to go to project window. Do we have any projects that are relating to storyboarding? No, I don't think so. New spider training. Cool. So let me just get that camera from that thing. Projects. Mellow cam. I'll chuck it inside here, and then I'll create a reference from this. How's it going with you, Danzila? Did you go back to animating stuff? No, that's completely the wrong thing. That's not what we should be seeing right now. We're gonna remove that. I took the wrong thing. That's the one I want. I'm actually gonna rename this, I think, finally. I'm just gonna name it SharpCam. Let me get that SharpCam in here. Perfect. Split the thing in half. Put this in here. That's my new shot cam. Alright. So what I want is to have a Brooklyn Bridge, please.
Nice fish.
Thank you. There's two of them. They're very useful fishes.
Fishes.
They come in handy. Oh no, there's no fishes. There's just fish. It's a school of
Huh.
fish. There is no fish. Is. It would be nice to know the actual scale of things. How can I do that? If I was to go into this project and yoinks a little spider person. This one. I'm just gonna have him in 4 scale. Right, so this is a bridge. Brooklyn Bridge. So it should be like massive. It's probably like, how wide is it? I don't know. Does that make sense for a bridge? Is a bridge this big? How many cars would fit here? You know what? It would be amazing if I could actually... Oh wait, hold on. Why are you not playing music? Because the next button is broken again, which sometimes happens. Can I find online Brooklyn Bridge OBJ? That's a bit over my price range. How about free? Okay, what about just a bridge? Well, maybe this is not a Brooklyn one. Free bridge. I hate all of these options. There you go. That will Golden Gate. That'll do. That's a bridge. Are they really that different? The Golden Gate one and the other one? Brooklyn Bridge. Isn't it the same one but not orange? Oh, it's different. It has the 2 holes one. Oh, there's a bunch of free ones. Visit. 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 Oh, it's $18. That's how much free is. Now that I know the cost of free, I can act accordingly. This is great. This is more what... Oh, I see so many issues with the storyboard I'm doing already. Just looking at those things, and they create problems for me actually. Can I download this? Is it allowed to download? Published how to download it. After would it possible to download this model for project management? Thank you, Adam. I have a feeling this is not allowed to download since people are asking how to, and this is $200. Well, that $18 one doesn't look too bad now, does it? Should I just do it? Ah, Banzi, you got me. You got me good. My God, am I really gonna pay $18 for this? Ridiculous! I don't wanna. Don't make me, please. I think I'm gonna. Price low to high. Can you do like sort best match lower prices? Ah, $4. Getting better. That's the $19 one I found. $29. Comes with textures now. I am wasting time. You know what, this $4 guy, I think he hasn't figured it out. I think we should award this $4 guy. Ooh wee. I definitely don't need that. How about you, $18 guy? Where's the $18 guy?
Ooh, wee.
Ooh, oh wee. This is the $19 guy. And then it just goes higher and higher. This is $19. Is it worth it? It looks a bit nicer than this.
No free guys.
I couldn't find any free.
Him.
I mean, I don't want to waste money. I'll just get this one. Oh, come on. You know my password from one of these things probably go.
There is this add-on that lets you download Google Maps stuff.
Yeah, that feels like something that I would have to learn.
Maybe there is that bridge.
That would be cool.
Wait, Sarp, I think I found one.
That would be great. Send it.
Link.
Isn't that the exact same one that I'm looking at? Oh, great, thank you. Yeah, but no, that's yeah. Like typical. Ooh, like you know.
XDDDDDDDD.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's what I love about it the most is the first thing that pops
You're
up.
welcome.
I
Bill by
literally
you 3.
I just tried it and that's what popped up for me as well. It doesn't like my passwords. Can you just fucking do it? Oh, god damn it. Trouble logging in. Yes, I am having trouble logging in. Forgot my passwords. Where do I forget my passwords? There's no option to forget my passwords. Am I crazy? Ah, there you go. Send instructions. Send a full manual. I want like at least if your email address already exists, it should. Come on, come on, come on.
Maybe
come on.
this one.
Are you guys still fucking with me? If you sent a link on YouTube, it doesn't work, David.
Link.
Update passwords.
Yeah. It's not that detailed.
Yeah, but
But
this
it's
is the
free.
Golden Gates one. Yeah, I saw. It's not. It's important that it's the Brooklyn one for the story. Unfortunately.
Oh.
This is really nice. The Spider-Man should go to San Francisco. Followed me. Do I have any models? Hey, look at these guys! I had completely forgotten about these things. Work of art. Pure art. Is there a way to see how many people published 8 years ago? Look at this guy. Can he model or can he model? It's better than this, that's for sure.
Link.
Pish posh. Wait, did I get distracted? I think I got distracted.
That
Hey.
one is from Max.
Oof. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, this one. Well, it is, I guess, more accurate. Can we download it? Does it allow you to download?
Yes.
How do you download this?
Download button at the left.
Oh. By the way, I already bought the other one. Ah, why is it a Blender format? Ah. I'm gonna use the other one. Just like doing anything in Blender just takes so much of my time. But thank you, David.
Hey, I know that place.
Hey, Jay lives there. Brooklyn Bridge, and I got a max version. Are you serious? There's no Maya version for this. There's only max downloads. Max to OBG.
I see Jay in that
fuck
bridge.
it. I've just wasted money. I've just wasted money. Money wasted. Money is gone. Blender please, always please, Blender please, just one please, Blender please, just one please, can you fucking just one please? Okay, I guess you can't. Doesn't work this one. Or do I have to put this on my knee or something first? Just once? No, I guess, do I not have blenders? What's this? What's going on? Blender come into the existence. Perfect. I'm gonna open this. I'm not gonna freak out. It's gonna be like a walk in the park. It's gonna be like a I'm gonna click something and it's gonna work. It's gonna be all the good things, all the good times. I forgot this. Spider training, assets, source, this thing. Open and perfectly. Wait, is that a download file for? No. Ooh, wait, look at that. Can I immediately take this out of this file? Export. Beautiful. Wait, can I just do export? FADBFD, FXE. Where's the FPX option? There you go. Perfect naming. Who doesn't love a perfect name? Okay, it's better than my bridge. I'll give you that.
Cool.
Import assets source. This thing. Plonk. Whew. Yeah, the scale is not accurate, but we'll find out together what is the accurate scale for this is. Right, so if that's a Spider-Man feat,
maybe optimize.
and those outliners, why is my outliner like that? If I press
Or
6,
else
am I
your
gonna?
PC may explode. Hee.
No, it'll be fine. But I lost the textures. Or it's trying to find brooklynbridge.jpg. I know where that is. There you go. Boom. Beautify it. What a wonderful world. Alright, we're scaling. It says hundreds. How about 1,000? Does this look right? How many lanes of cars are in the Brooklyn Bridge? Is this 3 lanes? If it's 3 lanes, that looks accurate to me. Now what we're gonna say this is accurate.
More.
More? Oh no, I lost my place in the universe. I think this is fine.
Jay will confirm. He was there yesterday.
Jay lives on top of the Brooklyn Bridge, I hear.
Jay is Spider-Man.
Things are looking up for Jay. He just became Spider-Man.
Indeed.
Fuck. Wait a second. Is this not aligning? Okay. So, what did I
New
want to
animation.
do? No, I'm just trying to do this part.
Even more, and then Spider-Man does even more, and then
I
Spider-Man
wanted
does
him to
more,
like fall down
and then Spider-Man does
to the bridge onto the action, but I think it would just be way better with a 3D camera what I'm trying to do.
Beautiful.
And then the Maya freezes, and then the car explodes.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
What is the difference between Maya and 3ds Max, and can I use Max for animation over Maya?
You can, but why would you? Because Maya is better. That's the short answer for you.
Haha. It is.
Yeah, Max is pretty
What
old.
it is. Let's just say it was easier to obtain lol.
Well, you can obtain Maya the exact same way. Honestly, like, don't learn Max over Maya just
Hey
because that's
dude,
the one
how
you
you
had.
doing?
Hey Berai,
Hey,
I'm doing good.
Banksy.
How are you? Honestly, obtain Maya the exact same way, Alex. And keep going with your life.
Hey Bere.
It's like super not worth it to learn Max at this day and age. It's like dead at this point. Maybe architects use it. I'm not sure. There's so many
Blender greater
architects.
than Maya.
No, I disagree with that profoundly. I believe not so.
I was doing good, but I'm frustrated lol.
What happened?
University prices got doubled up.
That's fun.
Dang.
Did all of the university prices just got doubled up in Turkey?
Life is fun. Doubled up. No, just my uni did that.
That's
Like why?
extra
Kinda sucks.
fun. It does suck. Not even kinda, I'm pretty sure that like properly sucks.
Yeah, I guess lol. What's this animation about?
I'm doing this bit now.
What? what's happening? I don't understand any of that. And then they see the bridge collapsing even more, and then Spider-Man does like
So I have
Or
this
the-
idea of like him
or-
falling
or the-
onto the bridge. And I just thought like it's stupid to try to do it in 2D. So I'm just gonna do it in 3D, but then I'm gonna draw the character in 2D.
Are
still.
you gonna animate that in 3D?
Just the camera, just the background, not the whole thing. Oh shit. So this is how we see how wrong our orientation is. This is the guy, I believe. Let us rotate you until you're right back in there. Cool. Okay, and then we also lowered it too much, I guess. What would that happen? This guy, no, it's not animated. Hold on, who am I blaming for this? I'm blaming the rotation axis of this guy. So 0 apparently is not accurate. Interesting. Maybe the translation Y was too low then. Okay. There's a part where this thing kicks in. It's too obvious. Needs to blend a bit better. So I'm gonna do something like that. Whoa. Camera needs to be a lot more looking down. Nope. Actually, not this camera.
Telegram.
This. Hello, Justina.
Telegram.
Hey, don't you start. Don't you
Hello,
guys.
Justina.
See, that's
Hello.
not nice here.
Justina.
Around here. We need to pull up. We need to pull up before we hit that. So it would be.
I love how Diego always backs me up.
But it's Banzi, or is that the joke?
Thanks.
I don't like that things they have. I don't like the feel where the thing speeds up so clearly. Needs to be a bit more vague. But when it's vague, it's too low.
IDK I haven't checked.
And then once we hit here, we stay here because I don't want it to actually pull up. Why is this
The
happening?
silence.
Oh yeah, the music stopped again. I don't know why it keeps doing this. It's so annoying that sometimes Epidemic music just won't play. See, there isn't an option to play next, so it just stops playing. What should we listen to? Someone said something interesting the other day. Jungle? Jungle. We're jungling. There is a next button, that's a good sign.
It gives us moment to self-reflect.
That is true. What school you were going to, Berai? I don't know if you... It's okay if you don't want to disclose that.
Nobody knows.
There's a part where it just like slams
Istanbul Idol.
down. Oh, that's a very long metro bus ride. Translation Y. Okay, that's the one also has to stop here. And I cut this edge. Does it work now? What makes this thing just go up like that?
Nobody knows.
Alright, so this should be perfect. Then it proceeds to move. And it's suddenly not perfect. So this guy... There's something wrong with... Where's the part that you disconnect? Is that this one? So why is there a... That's confusing as fuck. It should just go forward. This should be the only thing animated here. This should be 0. If there's something wrong with that, that is the problem of autosave. Come on.
Did you pay for these bridge and building models?
No, David found it.
Maybe add a path.
Nah, I don't need a path. I'm gonna be...
And make the cam follow.
Yeah, I know how to do that too, but I'm gonna edit it too much, and path sometimes becomes restricting if you don't have a path rig. Why is it taking so freaking long to autosave? Jesus. If I can manage to do it this way, I'm gonna have a lot more control over it. Except... up to here it goes so well. And then this thing stops, so why does it keep going down? It must be the rotation of this thing. Yeah. Ugly truth. So we'll have to land this here. And then I'm actually gonna take the whole thing and slide it a bit like that. I do want to actually rotate it. Why are we so off to the side? Who made this off to the side? It's not off to the side. This is not off to the side. The whole thing is off to the side. Or is it this? Oh. Okay.
Looks good for a black transition. Haha.
Yeah, it just needs some fiddling. I don't understand. Is this model not flat? This thing is only moving in one value. How could it slowly be dipping? It shouldn't. It's just going absolutely
BRB in
straight.
half an hour.
See you. That means this.
Yeah,
Oh, there is a curve on the bridge. That's why.
I don't think it's flat.
Yeah, it isn't. Cool. We love problems.
Because it's from Google Maps, the data it's not that accurate.
The real thing is probably not flat anyway. Okay, so we're gonna have to fiddle with it a tiny bit. Was it you? Oh my god, I need to make a little selection set. Cool. I don't think I'm actually gonna spend this many frames on this anyway, but does it feel like it's going straight or it's too off to the left side, isn't it? It is a weird angle thing that's kind of driving me crazy. I like that speeding up feeling, but I think it's a bit too much. I don't think it should travel that much.
With this music it feels like Spectacular Spider-Man.
How? How did you get from this music to Spectacular Spider-Man? Spectacular Spider-Man is more like Spectacular, Spectacular, man.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, 2000s feels like that. Is this the spectacular Spider-Man music?
It is not.
Lol.
I'm sorry, Bridge. You're not gonna like this next part. Come on. Come on, Maya. Spit it out. Spit. There you go. Come on, Maya. Spit. Let it go.
Yeah. Lots of polygons.
So I can make the camera way better, but it's my whole, like, I'm trying to find a workflow that is fast. Like, I can spend a lot of time and make it more accurate, but the goal is supposed to be to do it faster because I'm drawing. If I animate the path of Spider-Man, then the camera will have something to follow, which will be good, but at the same time, what's supposed to be just a storyboard is gonna end up taking so much more time. It's gonna be so fun to draw this.
Sarp, is it fun working on Star Wars at ILM?
I'm not gonna comment.
Good music.
It's nice. There's some parts of it on this kind of music that's I'm not gonna be able to withstand it all the time, but it's nice for right now.
I remember the first stream. The music was bad, ha ha ha.
You mean like way long ago? What are you talking?
Yeah.
Like, do you mean like last
The
year?
frog stream.
Oh, Frog Stream. I wonder if we were using copyrighted music for that, or yeah, I was trying to. is that stupid autofocus thing? So how many frames this actually is?
They see the bridge collapsing even more, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man stuff and pushes, and they push the cap into the sky and says some more, and then Spider-Man does more, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man stuff and pushes the cap into the sky and the cap in.
Here's how you do math correctly, guys. You can copy paste, did you know? 130 frames basically. So what did I do? I did way more. Okay, so I think we're gonna cut the beginning. We're gonna cut like 20 frames from that. It's like we. That's still. Oh no, the music stopped randomly and abruptly yet again. Our favorite thing to happen
Nice
to
face.
music. I did look. Hello, Diego. Welcome to my pain.
How is going?
It's going good. I want more frames, but I can't have any more.
New paint.
No, this is for this is for the Spider-Man thing. So I dropped it down to 133 frames, and I think that's okay. I just need to fix these turns on the camera, and then why won't you let me press next?
Oh, this is just for reference.
I am in between putting into Blender and just putting into Clip Studio. Putting into Clip Studio is faster, but Blender is more accurate, but then the brush sucks so much. I don't know if I should do Blender or... I think I'm just gonna do it on Clip Studio. Or maybe I should force myself to use Blender more for the Armor Saga thing as well. Alright, that weird activation.
Hi,
I don't
Band
like
C.
it.
Hi, Diego.
Look at you guys getting along swimmingly.
Fuck you, Jay.
Jesus.
Fuck Jay.
Why are you guys so mean to Jay?
XD. Yeah. Sorry, Jay, I love you.
It's better.
Duck Jay. We love Jay. Fuck you, Saab.
That's acceptable. We're fine with. That's
Fuck
okay.
Saab.
That's okay.
XD.
I'm built for it. I'm built for abuse. What the fuck are we listening to?
Don't expect me to apologize.
I don't.
Best song. I was joking.
You know,
I love you, Saab, too.
Thank you, Diego. I'm thinking like,
I don't.
should I put this in Blender just to get better at it? But man, I'm just so much faster in Clip Studio. But how would I get faster in Blender if I don't try? Ugh. Push. I will push myself, and then I will probably crush
You can
the
export
screen
that
with my
camera
head.
for Blender.
Yeah, the Blender will even take the rig because my rig doesn't have any constraints in it. So it's gonna take this whole thing and it's gonna work in Blender. Oh, increment and save that. Okay. Export all. Bridge shot 01. Oh man, but then it needs a little cube or something. Okay, I'm gonna do everything that is 3D to be done inside Maya as much as I can.
Yesterday I was studying some stuff about color management for my render and the things. It's horrible.
What is horrible?
Color management.
We don't like it.
It's so difficult. Color management.
See, I want to basically put a plane. See, I'm gonna do this. It's
Like
not gonna work.
separating materials.
I'm gonna do something so simple, but it's not gonna work on Blender, and I'm gonna go crazy. This is what I want. This plane right here, right now, right here, right now. So I want this lovely plane, right? Just about that distance. Yes. And I would like that to be, is there any shader that goes through to Blender? Maya to
No,
Blender
like
shaders.
for post-production. Color management, like managing colors. C. Him. Simon.
I can't. I wish the only thing that I want Blender to understand, if it would be so kind to understand this transparency, but it's not gonna get it, and it's gonna be like a huge fucking thing to figure out again. Just because it's fucking Blender. Which is fine. I'm gonna move everything in the scene. Nudge left scene.
One more reason to hate Blender.
But I have to fucking learn. I'm gonna learn it. It's the same thing that I hit every time that frustrates me, and I'm just gonna have to get past it. Just get past it. Shut bridge.
Call Luciano.
01.
It's a pro, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have his number. Or maybe I do. Justina. That's perfect. Can I have a super weird request?
Yeah.
I want a coffee.
Coffee.
A coffee.
Justina.
Like a regular coffee?
I'll have a regular cup of coffee.
It's,
Justina. Nude.
nude. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hello. Who's that?
Oh, hi,
Daigo,
Mark.
Banzai, and Ant.
I'm back.
Who's back? Oh, I'm Barai.
Hi,
Hi,
Justina.
Barai.
This is a good day.
Hi, Aunt.
Who said
To
this
have
is
a good day.
Oh, yeah. It is, isn't it?
Why doesn't this thing work? I pressed F3.
Or, can I
Hi,
see?
Saab.
Oh, yeah, you can't see
Hi,
my face.
Bjorn.
That's kind of perfect. Yeah. Did you ever? You probably never read that. Oh my god, I'm all like dirty and
Your
Nice
face is
face,
visible.
Saab.
They saw you.
I made myself fucking dirty.
like this.
Okay, I better go.
Bye bye.
I've been cutting onions, and my tea is dirty.
They can't tell. They don't understand it. They're a bunch of savages, Justina. Talking about you guys. Why does it always start with a cube? Fuck this cube. Fuck this camera too. Who's that camera?
No
to
way are
tell
you
me?
animating the 4,000 frame storyboard.
Yes. It's
Ha ha ha.
It's not 4,000 frames, 4 minutes, but it is
Love
my
Blender.
life. I
LESSGO.
I want to love it. I want to be feeling warm in it instead of like getting frostbite whenever I'm in here. It's like cold sweat running down my spine every time I see the Blender UI. And I keep telling
If you
myself,
need help,
this
ask.
time will be different. This time it will be okay. Where did I save that file? Scenes. There you go.
I love move the fucking camera with the wheel of the mouse.
It's something that Maya can do too.
That was sarcasm. I hate that.
Yeah, so this is great, Blender. Yeah, this is what I wanted exactly. This thing.
You mean orbit.
The fuck is this thing? Armature 006.
Now you Spider-Man, it's a big bone.
Oh, I forgot Spider-Man in there. It's a big bone. Hello, Mr. Spider-Man. Would you kindly fuck off, please? Thank you. More reference. Fuck this cube. How many times am I gonna delete that cube? I don't like that cube.
Fuck that cube.
Fuck that cube.
Where is the commentary?
Commentary is part of it. Fuck, I don't know if I can export it out of there and put it in here. Which I should, I guess. That's part of the... Oh, man.
FCKU Spider-Man. We only love balls. I can't hear, and then the bridge collapses.
I did a bit more after the bridge collapses part. Alright, here we are. Here's a scene. Can I get another scene? Here's another scene. Look at me using my not my there's a camera
explode.
called camera. That's not a real camera. Everyone knows
Just
this.
for fan service. No,
Here's-
only car does.
Here. Man, what are you doing? For fuck's sake, there you go, that's the camera. Is that the camera? Can I press 0? Okay. So this cube, what does that cube do? Where's my other plane thing? Oh, is it there? Is it there but opacity lower?
FCK that cube.
Hold on, did it work? Where is... This is the camera. Where's the plane? You just threw away the plane, huh? Great solution. This is the plane, I bet. That just doesn't move. What is this thing called? Why doesn't it highlight when I select something?
Search plane in the outliner.
I just selected it. Why is it not highlighted here? How am I supposed to find it? Top mask. Top mask, bottom mask. These are the masks down there for reasons unknown. I am so confused.
And then click on number pad to zoom to it in the viewport.
Hold on. This is... Is this not the camera? Is there another camera in here?
QTF use number pad.
0. See, this is wrong. What it's showing me here is wrong. For multiple reasons. Reason 1. These planes are supposed to be right on the edge of the camera. But in Blender, they are like over there. Why? Because Blender decided it so. Could be a focal length difference. Ooh,
You
focal
have to
length.
parent it to camera.
It's in the same group, it's in the same hierarchy, so it should already be parented. Because if I move it... Wait, are these constraints in Maya? No, they're just... See, they're just in the hierarchy. Oh no, it is constraints, that's why it doesn't work. Deep breath.
Oh, coffee. Did you say you wanted coffee?
Yes.
Oh, you forgot. Cool. I got your attention. This skin is the dry.
Oh my goodness, do you just
Perfect.
want to change aspect ratio of camera?
No, no.
Deep throat. Ekmek.
What? I don't want to change the aspect ratio of camera. I like those masks because I can trick people's depth perception with it. Where's Blender? Okay, so I'm gonna select. There's gonna be a group. This is a group. It's called Sharp Masks, and I am gonna find. I think this is
Okay.
the frame. Maybe frame 1. No, this is somehow the more correct one. So this guy, I want to make it opaque. Only this thing I want to make it
Fuck.
see-through. I know that's impossible in Blender for some reason. Viewport display.
Don't steal my word, die go.
Ugh, I see. This is the part that I immediately hit a wall. I just want that thing see-through, which doesn't work. I don't want everything
Fuck.
see-through. I just want that one object see-through, which I can't deal with right now. So I'm just gonna turn it off. There's the other masks. So this masks folder, I'm gonna take it, and there's gonna be a connections thing somewhere.
I helped you with that in the past.
Yes, and I forgot immediately.
Check our chat.
I will. First, I need to connect this thing.
Just go to opacity and lower it.
Add object constraint. It wasn't like this. There was like a thing that I would just put it in and it would constrain it. This, no. No. Was it here? There was something that I would just, there was a drop down menu and I would select objects. No.
Child of constraint.
I guess I make an object concept copy location. Which one is parent that has both location and rotation? Copy transforms. That consists of copy all transformations. Okay, and the target is
Child of.
Those are just words, and I don't understand Blender. So this is now constrained to shotcam 01. I want it to be shotcam 01. But is that actually that, or is that just the name of the group?
I forwarded the message to you.
Okay, it works. Okay, that part 1 works.
It was right there, but it's
Cool.
okay.
So now this, I make it visible, and then I go read what Diego sent. Here's what Diego sent to me.
Diego.
Perfect. This tells me so much. There you go. Oh, it's a video. Was it really that easy? Why do I remember it's being the house spawn? Oh,
Told you.
oh, that's fantastic. That's so good. That's great.
It works.
It does work. I'm happy right now. Oh, that's, you know that feeling when like the part of your brain that's clenching just like relaxes? That just happened. My brain
Well
clench
done.
has relaxed. So now I want to move this object by pressing G and then G again. It didn't work. G and X. This is in world space. How do I make it move in object space and not in world space? Do you guys know how to do that? Like this is in an object and the object rotated this way, so I wanted to move like that. Instead it's moving like this. I want it to move in the space, in the correct space.
I just got here, but let me guess. You animated the camera in Maya.
Of course.
That's where my knowledge ends. Good luck, Saab.
Oh. Cancel. If I look into this thing's transforms, there's a place to look at those. Is it here? Transform.
You have to double tap each axis.
So this is what I want. Well, let me try G, double Z. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Can I select all of these at once? Oh fuck.
Told you.
How can I select all of these at once? There you go. And then move them at once. Change all of those values together. I just need to not let go. Why did it become like a different size? Okay. And now push.
It's on scale.
Okay. And now make it I'm so getting sick. I'm so fucked. There you go. And I want to zoom in here by pressing Ctrl. Okay. Things are moving, things are proceeding. I have to remember more things though.
What are we trying to do? I didn't see this in the storyboard.
It's this part.
More, and then Spider-Man does like cool more, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man more,
I also
and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man stuff and pushes the cap into the
I also would very much like to take this audio clip from here. So I want to go like export, special export animation.
You can import into Blender.
That's what I'm gonna try to do. Okay, let me save this Blender file somewhere. Ooh, Blender files. Okay, new folder. Spider training. Spider training 01 bridge.
Go to video sequencer and choose audio clip.
I haven't yet exported it out. Can I not just import audio here? There's no audio here. Go to video sequencer. What the fuck is a video sequencer? Is this a video sequencer? Video sequencer.
If
Video
you want, I can
sequencer.
invoke some Blender guys on Discord to come here to help you.
Um,
Under Blender
let's
icon
let's
top
see
left.
if we hit a wall first. Right now it's just proceeding.
more, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man stuff and pushes it.
See, this
You
is
can actually
another
put an
thing.
overlay of the clip in the camera and the audio with it.
This is
more,
another
and then
thing that
Spider-Man
really
does,
pisses me
like,
off,
Cool Spider-Man.
because that's not my curves. Blender just redid my curves, decided it should be different curves by itself. So how do I fix that? I bake
Graph
it.
editor.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna fix every single curve again. I've already done that. It's just Blender can't recognize the info in Maya. So I'm gonna bake all of this stuff here. Curves, bake channel. And now I'm gonna FBX export again. Was there a way to copy animation? There isn't. So fuck it, I'll just start over. I'll just do the whole thing again. Fuck it. Fuck it. I know how to do things now anyway. This is fine. Export all. 02. Because I don't know how to just put the camera and replace the camera. Because everything I did is in the camera anyway. So okay, I exported this. Fuck this, I guess. General. Goddamn cube again. Fuck the cube. Import. FBX. Where was it? My projects. Can I have this here always? Can you just let me put this here somewhere? Thank you. Spider training.
BRB, die go help him.
My brain is sweating. Just click import. It's gonna import. It's gonna do something's wrong. We know this. I'm gonna go to the masks thing and I'm gonna add a constraint. Oh, it's just like so different. And it's gonna be transforms, and I'm gonna select the thing that's called shotcam, and now suddenly it works. Then I select this thing, and then I go to a frame like this to figure out, and I press dot, which is, why would you put it there? Don't question it, accept it. Viewport display, make it red, make it lower alpha, and then go to this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing. I actually meant this thing, and then make it smaller, and then push it in depth. Oh, it's too much. Can we go to a place where you look? We can actually do the scale a bit bigger, because some parts of it is not really visible, is it? Okay, we're gonna say this is fine, and then I'm gonna click the camera, which I can so easily do in Blender. Watch me. It's not a problem at all. No sweating involved. Why is there so many folders? This one I click and I'm gonna press 0. Perfect. I can even zoom in like that, which I have done so. I'm gonna select these masks, and I also want their alphas low. Color low alpha. Oh yeah, they share the same something. I hope I'm not destroying something else while I do this. Okay, we're good. Now we're going into video sequencer. Video sequencer. Going into the first frame of the video sequencer and adding a sound, which is from documents, Blender files, spider training, bridge thing. And if I start play now,
More, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man stuff and pushes it
oh, that's not good.
more, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man stuff and pushes it
That's too early. So I did something
more,
else
and then
wrong.
Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man stuff and
This needs to be here.
more, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man stuff.
So I need however many frame. Okay, so I need basically exactly 24 more frames of audio. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Collapsing even more, and then Spider-Man does like collapsing even more, and then Spider-Man does like collapsing even more, and then Spider-Man does collapsing even more, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man stuff and pushes it. Collapsing even more, and then Spider-Man does like collapsing even more, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man stuff and pushes it cap into the sky and said
I'm gonna say this is fine and then regret it. Coming up next. Coming up next, guys, regret. Tune in for some regret. Right, so I'm struggling again so much to just move inside my camera stuff. I want the
That
graph
is
editor.
so good.
I'm kind of losing my shit. as I do. See which one. I have a
He is a good
visual
guy.
representation for this in Maya, but here there isn't because it just sees it as locators. So
Boy.
I just have to find the right controller, I guess, in this one. Should I rotate it from here? No, because you can't see the bridge collapsing from there either. You know what? My brain can't handle it. We're just gonna call this good enough. Cool. Coming up next, I'm gonna select this thing. Or should I? Do I want it to move? See, if I drop a drawing here, it's gonna fall back immediately. So I have to actually make the drawings where this plane is.
Banksy, come here. Help him.
Oh, but then when the camera rotates up, the images are gonna slide. How can I do this?
Him back.
I guess I can.
What's going on? He is a good guy.
I'm trying to figure
Him
out.
scared of Blender.
So if I make a drawing here and then I move the timeline, like imagine I just drew something here and I moved the timeline, that image now just left the camera and it's no longer visible in the camera. So I can parent the grease pencil into where the camera sees, but then if the camera rotates up, then the character is also gonna float up. So I wanna constrain it, but only in transforms.
Wow,
I
this
guess.
I have finally found out the kryptonite of my arch enemy number 1.
I can do this. I just have to try and fail and know what I'm fucking up. No more bitching, let's go.
Why not do a still shot of bridge collapsing and dynamic of spider swinging?
No, because that's not, like, that's just animation. I'm trying to storyboard and push myself into doing more complex camera angles and storyboards. Make things difficult for me. That's what I want. That's what I like in life, to make things as difficult as possible for me. So here I go, making things difficult. First, I'm gonna make a wrong button. Wrong button again. No.
You got this.
Shift A. And I'm gonna go to grease pencil. I'm gonna make a blank grease pencil. Now I want to put this blank grease pencil into a group. How do I do that?
You got this, Sar.
Is it Control G? It's not.
With this epic music.
Yes. Does anyone know how to group this? I want to group that grease pencil. I want that grease pencil to be in a group.
No.
Cool. I think we had this problem before, and it blew my mind how complicated the hierarchy setup in Blender was.
TGIS is the same problem from last time.
Yes, it always is. We keep figuring out, but then I forget because I'm not constantly using Blender. Oh, why do I have so many cables here? Go away, cables. Come here, mouse. I'll cancel this. I'm gonna save this.
Can I ask for help on Discord?
Yes, please do. Send in the Cavaliers. Select the nodes you want to group. Okay, so I need more than one.
Help.
Fuck it. I'll just make a... Can I make empty? I'll make an empty and this one. I select them both and I do Control G. Doesn't like it. You don't do Control G on these parts for some reason. Says create a mod
Try
group segments.
CTLPP.
Control P. This one, Control P. No. Control G. Nope.
In 3D viewport.
I don't get a Control P. Set parent to object. Cool. I did it. All right. Boom. I'm
Great.
just gonna make this. I don't care what Blender wants to call it. This is Spider-Man group for me. Perfect.
I am pro.
So now that we have the Spider-Man group here, I want to move it. How do I snap something when I'm looking at? I have this thing selected. I want to snap it here. Everything is a mystery. Every single thing I need is a mystery. How to snap object to 3D cursor.
Click on red thing,
Blender.
then Shift S cursor to object. Yellow.
Hey Dan. Click on red thing, then Shift S cursor object. Click on red thing, and then Shift S cursor to object. Shift S cursor to grid.
In 3D viewport.
Cursor to selected. Yes, but I want this thing.
I completely forgot.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you so. Oh my
Dan
god,
is here
it's
to help.
boiling.
I told you before.
Hey Dan, thank you for coming to help. I'm trying to take this group and snap it where this 3D cursor
Then
is.
Shift S selected to cursor.
Shift S selected. Selection to active. Selection to cursor. Cool. Cool. I did that. Now I'm gonna. I think this is the way to do it, but I'm going to set a constraint that is just the locations because I don't want it to rotate. I'm gonna copy location from I don't know actually. What about that plane? That plane looks like a good thing to do that on. Anyone know what that plane is called? Maybe it's called top mask. Was it? Bingo. So if I move the camera, cool. It's not rotating, it's always staying with that thing. I think that's what I wanted. Let's
Hooray.
try it. I don't know yet if it's hooray. These are all setting up parts and we really don't know if we're doing anything right yet. So now the big boy part comes where I name this into, please let me rename it, thank you. Spider-Man Grease. This is the part I love. I actually learned how to make a nice pen, nice brush for blenders, and then I lost it forever, and I don't know how to get it back. It was supposed to be here, it's not. And remember that one time we downloaded brushes? Apparently brushes are just Blender files, and you have to import in the Blender file every time. I don't remember how to do it, so I just don't have brushes anymore, I guess.
Hello handsome, how are you?
I'm
You can
freaking
append
out.
it in.
Yeah, but like, why do I have to do that every time? Why can't I have like my brushes set up in my scene? Why do I have to open a new scene? I have to bring in brushes every time. That's dumb.
Importing Blender scenes is just File, Append. Hi handsome.
Hi. Wait, let's try to do things first. Oh man, I just hate this brush.
I think you only do it once for the H file you're currently working in. How is going, Burke?
Did we download brushes that time when we were freaking out about this last time? I just want to feel like it's a pencil,
Who is
not a
Berk?
marker. Berk is Rhiannon.
His boyfriend. Oh, back.
Addons.
All good, man. Ty. How have you been? What?
Can I just drag and drop this in? Append.
I thought Bjorn was his girlfriend.
I don't understand what happens when I append. What am I looking at? Just put the file in. Is this asking me where to
Good.
put the file in? It's a brush.
Brushes.
Why is there so many? Append. Did it do it? Nope.
Select all.
Go in, append, brush. I don't want all of these things. I think there's only a handful I want. Like these. I think. Append. Cool. I'm gonna save this file.
There's pencil.
Where's pencil? That's not what a pencil looks like. Let's try this one. Yup. Let's try this one. Nope.
BRB Dan help him. OFFS, I hate the delay on the chat, but the pencil should be in that brushes folder.
So there was a different thing that was called brushes.
Awesome news, Saab. ZBrush is coming to iPad.
Oh wow, that's fuck. That's huge, man. That's crazy. Oh my god, the world has just entered a new era. Watch as fucking everyone becomes a 3D modeler. Sorry, Diego.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen like that, man. The whole world is gonna become a 3D modeler. And not a
What is
single one
ZBrush?
is gonna know about what a
Sorry,
topology is.
LMAO.
Yeah. They're not gonna know what topology is. They're not gonna see a need for it. I hate all these brushes. What is this? I don't understand. It looks like a broken brush. It
That's
feels like a
wild.
brush that doesn't
no.
load in properly or something. I think
High
these
poly
brushes
pictures incoming.
have alpha textures, but the textures didn't load. So they're all empty. Whatever I select and draw, they just become this empty thing. So what am I doing wrong? Oh, it's how many hours have I been streaming? I still didn't draw a single thing, which drives me fucking crazy. Ink brushes. Pencil brush pack. This is the pencil brush pack. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get what I'm doing wrong.
Burke looks excited to start his career as a 3D artist.
This is definitely wrong. This is definitely not what the brush is supposed to look like. And then he proceeds to give up. I wish there was some sort of a brush that gets me, like just one brush that like actually work like a pencil. This is just a marker that's faded. How is this a pencil? You know this is not pencil. This is just a marker. Come on, ZBrush Blender.
I'm looking into it. Sorry, XD.
Oh no, don't be sorry. I'm just, it's life, you know. What kind of alpha is this? Ugh. It's like, hey, I never want to draw anything in focus. Can I have a brush for that? Yeah, we have a brush for that. Can I have a pencil? No.
Posted a 2-minute tutorial in
peace.
general.
Is it how to make a brush? I just want a brush. I don't want to make one. I followed the tutorial on how to make one, then I made one, then I lost it. I know there's a bunch of options here somewhere. No, I pressed the wrong button. Oh no. Oh no. Where this is where I was.
Back. Nah, it's the import process.
Okay, cool. I'll check that out if I can find my grease pencil again, or maybe I've lost it forever, never to be found. There it is. Draw modes. Can I draw now? Yes. Okay. Where did you put it in general?
Blender's grease pencil, and while I love it, I really wanted some variety with the brushes, so I made a brush pack, which you can download through the link in the description. This pack has 5 brushes, and though I use 4 of them mainly for adding texture on top of animations,
Oh no,
I
add-ons
decided to
incoming.
get some soft sketching or blocking brushes as well. The first is charcoal, which is buildable and can be layered nicely. I prefer this one at a radius of 500 for texture, and then
Wow, he has more subscribers than you.
thumbnail sketching. Just be sure to go to stroke.
Everyone does. 67 seems to be a magic number. A lot of people have
Pass the link.
67.
At a radius of 40, chunky.
The link is in the general chat.
It's very soft.
Chunky, I like that one. I want that one. Give me that one. That's great. Give me that. That's good.
Wow, Sarp, she is better than you on Blender.
Yes. But that's again not a very high bar to reach.
To import a brush pack into Blender, you'll need to go to File, Append, and then select the
Sarp
document
Blender
file
noob.
wherever you saved it. Hit Append, and you should then see the brush folder. Open that
Also,
and scroll
got an
So
down
interview for an
stupid.
internship tomorrow. Fingers
Click and
crossed.
drag to
Oh.
select them all and hit Append. They should now be in your library. To make sure they don't disappear every time you make a new project or reopen Blender, make sure your project is empty, go to File, Defaults,
Good luck.
and save Startup File.
That's cool. Then where did you get the
Thank you.
internship? Did I download that thing?
Art and graft. Though I forgot I applied until I got an email asking if I was still available for the summer lol.
That does happen. This is one of the rare moments where I'm actually enjoying the sad music. It like fits in with my mentality right now.
Good luck, beautiful. How long is summer? It's a 2-month internship. What an internship.
And I really wanna understand you. There's like some stuff you know that I'm surprised you know, and there's some stuff you don't know, and I'm thinking like, do you live on Earth? It's like a very big gauge between like some stuff you know very well, and then I'm like, oh okay, so maybe you're like an older dude, and then some stuff you don't know,
Yay LMA.
and I'm like, maybe you're born yesterday. It's the gap is fascinating. Chunky. Yay! Okay, it can work. We can work with this if we lower the radius by a lot. It's because it's vector, it will never be satisfying, I guess. Hazy.
Remember the song Ant? There's 104 days of summer vacation. An internship is a professional learning experience that offers meaningful, practical work related to a student's field of study or career interest. According to Google,
I don't think it's possible to have a good brush in Blender, sheerly because it's vectoral.
Gugulu. Question mark.
How did I draw this before? Oh, I did face first. Look at how beautiful that brush is. It's fine. You make do with what you make do, and you don't complain.
HI.
That's the rule. And now I want to find my lovely 3D
Yeah,
cursor
I've struggled
snappers.
with brushes in Blender for that reason. Makes erasing things really hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is this in the correct place? How can I know?
Phones and Ferbman, it's in the intro.
I think it's working. Okay, if I can press 0 again.
Phineas.
Phineas and Ferb, what do you mean?
I sad that J.
I like Phineas and Ferb.
There another one. I'm back, good to see I haven't missed anything.
Well, we have a brush now that I don't like. Yeah, I guess you didn't miss anything.
Hey, did you guys see that 3D Dr. Doompint's animation?
Why can't I draw here? What? Oh, I just can't. No. I'm sorry. Ratio masks.
That space is allocated to the pro customers.
That would make sense. So I'd be like, okay, so now I know why.
SARP, you can just export the animation to image sequence and draw over each frame in Clip Studio.
Yeah, I've done that before.
An object is blocking it. The frames you're drawing isn't close enough to cam, I think.
I can do that, but then the drawings are not in actual 3D space. Where this right now has actual placement, which is not gonna because I parented it. So if I parent it, there is not really any point, I guess, to doing what I'm doing right now. Because I like that in Blender, you kind of leave them behind as you go forwards, which is not what I'm doing. We're just gonna go forward. An object is blocking the frames you're drawing isn't close enough to camera. I think there was
Okay.
a object, I just hit it. But that object was see-through
That's why
because
you
we
should have
lowered the
done child
alpha.
of so you can control the influence of the parent.
Can I not control it now? Can I not turn it on and off now?
No.
How do I do what you said? So I delete this. If I delete it, is everything gonna snap back to where it was? How do I delete it? Why can't I delete it?
You can click Alt-P to clone parent.
Alt P.
Clear.
Clear.
I gotta go. Good luck in your endeavors. In 3D viewport, select the locator.
Oh, so many prompts. What locators?
The thing you added the constraint to.
This. And then I do Alt P. Doesn't do anything.
Click both parented objects, then Alt-P.
Both parented objects. There's only one object that's parented. You mean the object that this one and the, I guess it's the camera. So this one and this one, then Alt P.
The
Doesn't do
parent
anything.
and the child.
It doesn't do anything. I just pressed it. Is it because I'm on draw mode? Do I have to be in object mode?
In 3D viewport.
Oh, okay, I managed to delete it, which fucked everything.
Yes.
So now I select this. No, where's the locator? Where's my locator go? I don't want to
How
delete
long
the
have
locator.
you been doing animations for?
A long time, but I've not used Blender much, which is driving me crazy. Okay, can someone explain this to me? When I delete this constraint, why does it also delete the group? Why can't I just delete the constraints?
Yes, the constraint is down there.
Yeah, but look, when I delete it, see, I lost the Spider-Man group
Just
as well.
remove it.
I didn't want to remove. I want just the constraint gone. I don't want to lose
Don't
the.
delete the object.
I'm not. Don't copy location. Go away.
What
No.
do you want to do?
I want to remove the fucking constraints without deleting my group. This gone, so I can do the thing that you
Press
said.
the X on the copy location.
Copy location. See, it deletes also. Why did it delete the Spider-Man group? It also deleted that. It took that with it. I want this
In the menu.
to be in a group, which I parented it into. Oh, that's what it's talking about. No, this I just put these into one group.
Int constraints
I don't
menu.
want to. in the constraints menu. This is the constraints menu. I press X. Okay, thank God. Thank you. Cool, so how do I do the other one where I can turn the parent on and off whenever I want? Is it this, then Alt P? No.
Do child of.
What is, how do I do that?
Add object constraint.
Child of. But it maintained. I don't want it to maintain. How can I make it so it doesn't maintain the object offset? Oh, I didn't do it yet because I didn't select anything yet.
You can select inverse, I think.
Doesn't do anything. Can I still move this, or is this now constrained? I guess I can't move it because it's now constrained.
You can move it, yeah.
I'm not happy. I can only move it if I turn this off.
You can keyframe the influence of the parent if you need.
But I didn't. It started off all wrong because it didn't constrain with the maintain offset off. It should have constrained without the offsets. Why can't I see half of this? That's a problem. Because I select this Shift S. Fuck it, the old constraint is so good. I actually preferred it. I love the old constraint more than anything. You know, when I wake up,
Sarp,
the
for your
first thing I
sanity,
kiss.
why did you not do it in Maya?
Because
That's
I
perhaps
can't
the sketch
draw
is clipping
in
through
Maya.
the mask you made.
I know, but why? I made that thing alpha view, like lower alpha, so it's see-through. So why doesn't it see through the grease pencil also? Why does it let the 3D objects be in see-through, but when it comes to grease pencil, it blocks it? Why? There's supposed to be a button here to enable auto key. Is it this? No. Is this a auto key button? How can I
Go timeline.
go timeline?
Guys, someone have a version of Nuke. Asking for a friend. It's the record button where there's the pause and play thing in the timeline. Then click the middle button.
Okay, good. And then I also need onion skin, which I know is somewhere over the rainbow. Perfect. And now I shift click this. And then I will just draw.
Also, Saab, why are you not using a 3D model?
Because I'm trying to do it faster. The more I spend time on like 3D models and stuff, it breaks the like if I'm animating a box perfectly.
Haven't you already storyboarded it?
No, I haven't. I'm not happy with the storyboard. It's not clear enough because I can't get the camera to look right. So I wanna do the camera in 3D and then draw the rest in 2D. I'm trying to find like the fastest way to do it because the camera stuff in 3D is a lot easier than in 2D. But then I don't want to spend time animating boxes or something like that because I'm just gonna draw it anyway. I can make a perfect box, then I can make a perfect 2D animation, but the goal is to just storyboard it, not to make a perfect animation. So I'm just trying to find like the fastest way to do that.
Okay.
Oh, he's a giant, isn't he? He's too big.
Just scale him down.
But I want him to be that size in camera. So I need this thing to be closer to camera. What? No, it's the wrong thing is selected. Not Spider-Man grease, select this thing. It won't. I go to object mode. Now it does. I can't tell. Now I can tell. It's like this, I guess. So I go back to the grease pencil and then I adjust that depth.
More and then Spider-Man did.
Fuck it. I'll just do everything again. I guess that's one of the ways of working in Blender where you keep saying fuck it and doing it over again. I know
To make you happy, do you remember?
I don't. I don't remember anything right now.
You were meant to sing the song.
I know. Okay, this music is actually making me upset now. I don't like sad songs. Make me happy music. Dystopian trailers. Space exploration. Hollywood epic. Perfect. Why is everything I draw slightly goes up? Do you guys see that? I draw, I let go, and it's just going up all the time. Any ideas to why every line I make, Blender decides it would be... It's like micromanaging me. Saying like, actually that line should be a bit higher. I guess I'm wrong. Blender, is that what you're saying?
You can do this, Saab.
Do you guys see what's happening? Every line I put goes like slightly higher. Why?
Seems like an auto curve thing.
Is it...
Oh, like a lazy mode.
What does this do? The shape
Because
of
I
this-
noticed the curves are smoother as well. Does it not help?
I don't like that it goes up a bit every time. See, that's... I really don't like that. It stops me from being precise.
Okay, then just turn it off.
I did, I thought I did. This was 0.35, but it wasn't doing that.
I'm not sure. Could also be linked to the orientation of the constraint locator.
I guess we're gonna go with our bestest move, which is to say forget, and then just not do that. I guess.
If it was working fine before, just Ctrl Z until it's fixed.
I don't think it was ever working fine. The larger strokes, it decides to move it, and then I noticed even in the small ones it does just like a bit less.
Sarp, do you have a favorite Fantastic Four member?
Reed Richards. I really want to make a short about him.
Why?
Because
Burke.
he's not only super smart, but stories surrounding him is actually became mainstay things in the pop culture world that a lot of people don't realize. But the Council of Reeds was like the first time in the comic book history, one of the first times that the whole alternate reality thing was expanded on that much. But the whole Council of Reeds idea, it is the first one that did that. That like a bunch of versions of the same guy make like a little thing, and then Doctor Who did the same, and then Rick and Morty did the same. I like his stories. I like that he has like a fantastical superhero ability, and that is the least interesting thing about him. You know, he's the smartest man in the world. His inventions are fucking insane. He made Galactus bow down to him. Again, not using his powers at all, because it really shows like what Marvel Universe is about. And it's, I guess this sliding down thing is the thing that we're realizing in the brushes. He just proves that in Marvel Universe, if you want to get shit done, you gotta be a scientist. Everything else is cute. But a scientist is what gets stuff done. I think that kind of stuff is also what separates Marvel more from DC. Because DC have, all the heroes they have are like just ridiculously powerful. And then Marvel's heroes are like, okay, powerful, but then the smart people in Marvel, they do crazy stuff. He's in the Illuminati.
Batman. Who would you say is the most powerful in DC?
It's so broken, but
Batman.
I say the Batman is just plot, man. He fights with plot, and then his comic book sales wins every battle for him. He always wins because he's always the fan favorite. And of course Spider-Man gets a bit of that as well. In a lot of situations where Spider-Man shouldn't make it out, he does, because fans love him. But he's still kind of like the underdog where Batman isn't, and that's what kind of rubs me the wrong way with Batman. He's cool, but you know, like he's too cool, and he knows he's cool, and everyone knows he's cool, and you know, the whole "but I'm just a man" thing is like clearly forgotten. Like he's not just a man at all. He does everything. But technically, I think Flash, because of his time travel. Well, I don't know a lot of characters in strongest person in Marvel Universe. I think is Franklin Richards, which is Reed Richards' son. With Sue Storm, because he has reality warping powers. But so would you say that's like the strongest one? I mean, yeah, reality warping powers is like, I think you're a tomato and you're a tomato, done. So there isn't really that's not really a fight. I don't know if to include that. If we're thinking physical strength, I think Superman, just by like sheer amount of physical power, he can punch a hole in the universe by being really strong. That's
Doctor Doom v Reed Richards, who wins?
I mean, they keep that's done a million times. Sometimes one, sometimes the other. But I think unlike someone like Green Goblin versus Spider-Man, where most of those fights is Spider-Man winning that. Oh no, I see my error of my ways. I've been drawing without snapping the cursor. That's why it slides. But yeah, I think Doom has beaten Reed Richards a lot more than Spider-Man lost to any of his villains. But none of Spider-Man's villains is as strong as Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is really high up there in the power scale. There isn't a lot of villains that's stronger than Doctor Doom.
More and then
What is this storyboard for?
It's just a fun thing I'm doing. I have to get back to doing the Armor Saga stuff, which I've done some parts of it today. But I don't want to mess that up. And I still don't feel super comfortable in Blender.
more.
This stream just reminds me of the Transformer ideas that are banging around in my head, and in spite of the struggles with the software, is really inspiring to give Grease Pencil plus 3D a go, as opposed to strictly one or the other.
Yeah, I think honestly, like whenever I take a break from 3D and I just start drawing a little bit, whenever I get back to 3D, I realize, oh fuck, I'm suddenly animating way better now, because it like uses like different parts of your brain and both is important. So yeah, I think it really helps to switch it up every now and then. Same with 3D also. When you get better at 3D animation, it also affects your 2D animation abilities.
More and
Hell yeah, especially when it comes to making your 3D look like 2D, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I just talking about sheerly animation point of view. I think you're talking more about like rendering and stuff like that. I wouldn't know about that because I literally never do that stuff.
Nah, I mean animation.
Oh yeah, I mean, stepped animation we did for the Avatar game, I think really made me better at 2D
Like
animation.
silhouette, line of action.
Yeah, yeah, those things definitely transfer. It's a weird thing, that stuff. Like I love that stuff so much, but in visual effects, it's so rarely used. You know, it's. I wanna do those like popping out of the comic book poses in visual effects, but it's always too posed and it feels not real. So we keep going for
More
stuff that just like blends better.
Yeah, it makes the shots in Amazing Spider-Man 2 all the more impressive, being able to squeeze those iconic poses in.
Yeah. See
Same
that
with ASM1, TBF.
the Amazing Spider-Man 2 though, that's insane. It's too much, too cool, and it's too perfect. So the world went like never again, I guess. Which I don't get. Like, I think it's just MCU does movies differently. And I think Sony was like, because they're an animation company as well. They're like, how can we make the coolest animation? And then they moved out of that idea where Marvel just goes like, what is the best movie we can make? And then the animation is such an afterthought. It feels at times, it's
More
not
in
their
this-
like biggest worry. Which is weird because they're basically Disney, Who better to love animation than Disney?
more and then
Might
Spider-Man
also be a
does-
case of wanting to establish their own animation identity, if that makes sense, so people don't go, ooh, it reminds me of TASM2.
more and then
They didn't do that. They don't give us any brief like that. It's yeah, it's I don't know. It's also because how you make movies also, like how you storyboard shots and stuff like that. It's a different mindset. Like I'm storyboarding this right now and then the audio says and then Spider-Man does some cool stuff. And literally all I'm trying to show here is like Spider-Man doing some cool stuff. But the way Marvel movies like link you in and hook you in is always there's gonna be something they're chasing, and then the camera is gonna be framed to show this is Spider-Man's distance to think that they're chasing and this is the amount of distance they have. Look, it's getting closer, they almost got it, or an explosion now is further away. So that's like very important stuff as well, but they seem to only care about that, which is a lot of people debate that's the only thing that matters because that's visual storytelling. They're making sure you continue looking at the thing. And like in Amazing Spider-Man 2, a lot of the cool stuff is distracting. I don't care, it looks beautiful, it looks amazing. Like when Goblin first snatches Gwen and Spider-Man's trying to catch up to him, I'm just like, oh my god, like his parkour and like he pushes with like one leg to do like one turn faster and stuff. And I'm not looking at Green Goblin at that point. I'm just like at awe of like how cool Spider-Man looks. And the problem with that
I'd say
is,
TASM2 struck a balance between audience focal point and making it look cool.
I think it didn't. I think for us it did, but there's a lot of people who don't care about animation, and then it's basically a shot that tells like Spider-Man chasing Green Goblin, but if it's a second longer, they start looking at their phone because they already got what the shot is about, but the shot won't cut because the shot is showing Spider-Man chasing Green Goblin, but look how cool it is, and they're like, I don't care, and which is a shame. It's just it's that's why like movies should be hated, you know. It's okay. It's okay. Like, I made a movie, you hated it, you think it was dumb, perfect. There's gonna be one guy who fucking loves it. And that's why I really enjoy doing stuff for YouTube, because some of the comments I get is like, I'm like, yeah man, you got it. And then some of the comments are like, why would you fucking do that, man? There's already a fucking Spider-Man game and stuff like that. And you know, it's fun. Not again, like not everybody has to like it.
Have you ever been hired as a storyboard artist?
As a freelancer, I have, not in like movies or something like, not in like a huge way. I mean, some of it was like cool clients, but
You were so
not
good
for
at it.
movies or something like that. I don't think I am that good at it still. I think I'm just like doing cool stuff, but I probably lack more on those things that we were talking about, rather than like, where is looking, what is the distance Spider-Man has to the thing and all that. Because see, that's the kind of thing, in everything you do you can see that the animation is cool, because I'm an animator and that's what I think of first. Where if I was storyboarding something from like a proper writer, the text would be something like, as the lightning cracks, Spider-Man does his last jump as the web slits out of his hands. And then I can't make that one shot of Spider-Man like making a cool flip. It has to have like a close-up to the hand letting go of the web, or it needs to show the atmosphere more where the rain is coming in and stuff like that. I think if I did stuff like that, I would get better at it, but instead I just do... All my shots are saying like, and then Spider-Man is cool, and then he's cooler, and then, oh my god, it's so cool.
More, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man stuff, and
Exactly.
pushes it.
And then Spider-Man does cool Spider-Man stuff, man. That's what I'm about right now. Soon though, in time,
Lol.
I think I'm like pushing the learning of the techniques more than learning how to storyboard properly. But I'm getting to a point where like, maybe I'm already at a point where like, if I had a storyboarding supervisor who could just tell me what to do and I would do it. I think I'm at a point that I can do the things that I imagine. I just don't know how to do it as well. But you know,
More, and then
it's we're doing it. We're learning it every day. I'm learning it. Every day I'm learning it. But thank you anyway. I do have a problem of not being able to take a compliment. I appreciate that you think my storyboards are good.
They are fire.
Fire! Thank you, Amjad. How are you doing, man?
No problem.
More and then Spider. More and then Spider-Man. More and then Spider-Man.
Don't stop believing. Trust the process. Are you guys doing something while I'm doing this? Are you hard at work animating or drawing or doing anything?
Been doing some 2D for a birthday present. Playing Battlefield with Jay. Animation, I mean.
Cool. All of the above is cool.
Shush, he can't know him procrastinating.
Why? You're probably the person that can procrastinate the most. You know, you have a...
Oh, damn it.
I mean, I shouldn't say that. No one should procrastinate by the definition of words. But you already have a job, you're employed. And I think you're happily employed. From what I had gathered from the previous conversations. I know Diego wants to...
Haha, kind of happily. I'm looking for my escape route.
Ah. But it's not in arts from what I gathered, right? You want to do more IT stuff?
Who said my name?
I
Yay,
did.
more IT for now.
I was just saying that Diego should probably worry more about procrastinating.
Might call it off for tonight. My eyes feel square and I'll need to prepare for tomorrow. Have a good day. Night, everyone.
Good luck with the interview, dudes. Take care.
Yay, sorry, sir. Bye.
Don't be sorry, man. It's not my thing, it's your thing. I don't wanna
This week
make
I'm
you
going
guys...
to finish Stray. It's amazing how you learn animation. I would like animate, but I'm so bad. I promise. Bye, Dan.
You will
Thank
be
you.
good over time. But I can't see your name. You have a weird name.
More and then Spider-Man does.
Do you adapt 2D animation to 3D animation or the opposite for this kind of sequence?
I did the camera in 3D. Now I'm drawing on it on 3D because environments in 2D is a big problem. And I'm just trying to storyboard right now, but even if it was a 2D animation, I think the camera for this would kind of have to
More, and then
be
Spider-Man does
3D. I mean, you don't have to, but it's just so much work to do three-dimensional camera movement in 2D.
more, and then Spider-Man
It's
does
like not, it's almost like not worth spending the time. Ghibli does it,
more, and then Spider-Man does
but the most common way of doing it is like doing it in 3D and then you draw over it in
more, and then
2D,
Spider-Man does
which is just really a waste of time at some point, you know. Oh, okay. Because it doesn't look all that better for the amount of time you spent, and it doesn't add anything to the storytelling. Because you already have the same camera angle, you already have the same like feeling of the action. You're already doing the character in 2D. It's like a show-off thing to do the also camera in 2D, but sometimes also when the camera is 3D on a 2D show, it kind of takes you out of it because it just looks so different to everything else, which is a problem as well.
and then Spider-Man does like more, and then Spider-Man does more, and then Spider-Man does more, and then Spider-Man does like more, and then Spider-Man does like cool.
I might actually still put this in Clip Studio and draw in there. I'm not super jazzed out about the result of this. The problem with 2D is like if you don't like what the drawing looks like, it's nothing carries it. And with this brush, I'm really struggling to get like the forms that I like. Like my searching lines to figure out where things should be becomes like too permanently part of the image, and then it all looks like weird.
More, and then Spider-Man does like cool.
Sarp, when will you play Warframe 2?
Oh, actually, the second one did look cool, but man, honestly, at this point, hopefully never, because I've been really good. I've gotten
Frame.
since I've started.
Warframe 2 is real, with Bjorn like before.
What? I'm happy that I've been spending my time doing more art rather than playing games, because my speed of improvement has accelerated a lot. And I think I'll only go back to playing games if or when this growth slows down too much, then it gets boring again. But I think I found like a trick to make sure that never happens. I just have to keep switching what I'm doing, and then I should like never slow down on the learning process.
Don't make me feel guilty.
Ah, no, you
More,
guys do
Spider-Man
whatever you
does,
want.
Like cool.
I mean, I have
Jay, last stream they played Warframe together, you wasn't here.
I wasn't there.
Wait, what really?
I didn't play Warframe with anyone. Only thing we played on the
Yes.
stream is we played finals that one time. And then played Snap a few times with Diego. But yeah, I have quite a few years of
Sam and
gaming
Bjorn
over you
played it
guys.
together, and he was teaching her and she was dodging lava.
No, that's Elden Ring. She was playing Elden Ring, which is crazy to me that you
Yeah, I
guys.
beat you a lot of times.
It's crazy to me that you guys don't recognize Elden Ring immediately. I can't believe like you haven't played it. It's crazy. It's like the biggest game of the year, and it even won the awards and everything. And it's a massive
What is
game.
that?
It's available in every platform that matters. Yeah, I'm really surprised that you guys haven't heard of it or played it. It's basically the latest Dark Souls game, and I don't like Dark Souls games, but that game is amazing. It's made for
Spider-Man
people
does
to get into
like
like the
cool.
Dark Souls games, because I think the other Dark Souls games is a bit annoying to get into. I tried many times, it just never clicked with me. I never really liked it. But the Elden Ring is amazing.
So, Saab, have you applied for Beyond the Spider-Verse yet?
No. I have to stay in UK for another year at least. Otherwise I don't get my citizenship.
What is a citizenship?
Oh my god, you're fucking with me right now, I'm assuming.
Come on, let me time out him.
I think he's just joking. Also a little
I
tiny
don't
spider
know.
penis. Where are you from, Ant?
More, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man does like cool more, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man.
Spit it and. Spit what?
The country you're from.
Oh, I've already said in a previous stream.
I don't think you did. I think I've asked you before. And I think you said like random things.
We don't believe you. You said Narnia.
Yeah, you said Narnia.
We are not going to kidnap you. I might. Muahahaha. Are you willing to roll those dice?
He just disappeared. Maybe he's googling like a nice place to be from.
More, and then Spider-Man does like cool Spider-Man.
LMAO. By the way, looks great, Saab.
Thank you. I don't really like it, to be honest. It's I think the other stuff was looking way better.
Why?
I don't know, it's there's all these like extra movement in it that doesn't
More,
come
and then
from me,
Spider-Man does
and it's overall feels
more,
too
and then Spider-Man
fast.
does like cool Spider-Man. More, and then Spider-Man does
I don't know,
cool
it's
Spider-Man's. More, and then
and when it's 3D, the
Oh.
lines really not working. I need to let me see if there's a way to, if I just click fill on this and then if I choose a different color on the fill.
It feels great from what I'm seeing, but is the background
More,
too
and then
complicated,
Spider-Man
you
does
mean?
like cool Spider-Man.
Yeah, see now, just by adding a fill, it's gotten a tiny bit better already.
More, and then Spider-Man does
You
like
know?
cool. More, and then Spider-Man does like cool. More, and then Spider-Man does.
I'm going to heat my food, BRB.
See you. Fuck's sake.
He carried me in Battlefield. The champion is hungry. Selam Keltos.
Fuck you back. If only you guys knew how much of a dick back was. You only have glimpses, you know? You're missing out on the full project that is Bark's assholeness. It is a sight to behold.
It gives him charm.
Charmed, I'm sure. What is doing? What's happening here? Am I not drawing anymore?
More, and then Spider-Man does.
I
like,
just,
cool.
it just dropped a little Spider-Man poop. The fuck is that? Oh, it's that thing I tried to fill. Goodbye, this layer. Oh, I know why. Because of the... Oh man, I hate... They should really find a way to do this properly in Blender.
More, and then Spider-Man does like cool. More, and then Spider-Man does like cool. More, and then Spider-Man does like cool.
Holy shit, it looks thing awesome though.
I don't like it.
I don't care.
Cool. Then it's good.
It looks awesome.
I really don't like the brush.
You never do.
I mean, I do when it's not in Blender. I really like the brush I have on Clip Studio, and I've tried to do it on Blender. It didn't work.
More, and then Spider-Man does like cool.
He lied as easily as he breathed.
What do you mean? I do like the one in Clip Studio. I've made the Clip Studio brush on Blender, but it just looked completely different. But maybe I didn't understand what makes that brush what it is, because I just like tapped the screen with that brush to get the same alpha, and then I put that alpha in Blender. It was nothing like it. It wasn't the same at all.
Have you checked the interwebs for a brush that you may like?
I did. They all look cool when they draw with it. Then when I draw with it, it looks like shit. It's a mystery that I couldn't figure out. Like, this is the chunky brush that this is actually a brush that I got it from the video that Dan sent. But it's not doing it for me.
The grass is always greener on the other yard.
Is it really looking okay?
More, and then Spider-Man does like cool more, and then Spider-Man does.
It's too complicated. It's too many stuff moving at the same time.
More, and then
It's so
Spider-Man
distracting.
does like cool.
I don't know where to
More,
look
and
at
then
the
Spider-Man
frame.
does like cool.
Although
More, and then
I'm seeing quite a lot more than the frame. Maybe do a play blast. Maybe it will look better on the play blast. The button. There's a button too. Yes, it's the button. I have to set an output thing. I wanna stop complaining about Blender, but honestly, every time I open a scene, I feel like I'm handed in like half a software, and I
I
have
don't
to
think so, man.
finish the
Spider-Man
software
is
myself.
clearly the focus and the movement looks good.
Okay, let's try it back. Except this is the where we will save it. We will save it as FMPEG video. Render, nope. Viewport render animation.
Hug the brush is terrible.
Well, what I did with the brush is at the end I kind of fucked it up because it was like this. Then I wanted to fill in because without filling it in it's too confusing. But when I want to fill it in, the point where this object is in 3D space, that information is gone. So if I color behind the lines, it puts it like here, and when the camera turns, I see the
It
color
looks
fill
like
in
you
here and
increase
the
the
drawings
distance
here.
the brush gets drawn in a line.
No, I'm using the brush that I used to sketch as a fill brush. That's why it looks so bad. If you're talking about these like little dots, that's part of the Blender thing, and every brush does this. Let's watch the video.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, not understanding where the 2D lines are and then trying to color in the 3D coloring or filling like here is so stupid. it should just already know always that if I do a line, that's what I want to color it. Why would I want to ever draw a line there and then go to the living room and then put the color there? And if you look at from the perfect angle, it looks like it's colored. Then when is that ever fucking useful? Inner peace. I don't know what the fuck's happening at all. This is way too fast.
That's what I think for most of Android phones feature, but there is you who use them.
I don't think I set the frame.
So, I'm sorry, but what happened with the car?
It exploded. Okay, back. Now that I've seen it like this, I can confidently say this looks like shit. It was looking better in Blender. It's like the frame rate is dropping. Why is the frame rate dropping? It's a video. It recorded with like a dropped frame rate.
More, and then Spider-Man does like cool.
Yeah, this is not how
more,
it
and then
looks in
Spider-Man
here.
does, like cool. More, and then Spider-Man does like cool.
A
more,
problem
and then
with
Spider-Man
Blender?
does-
No. No way. That never happens. That's fucking never fucking happens. What? Surely something is
more, and then
amiss.
Spider-Man does like cool. More, and then Spider-Man does.
Let me try again. Is it like the resolution too high and my video player is actually fucking up or something? No, it's 1080p. Render region. Viewport render animation. Oh, when we're close by, the brush is just disgusting. It's gross. I think maybe I can increase it in one of these nonsensical options here. Advanced input samples. 10 doesn't active smooth, doesn't do anything. Stroke, post process it. Smoother. Doesn't care. Yeah, I'm out of options to click stuff to try to make it better. Alignment, path, object fixed. Dots, line. Ah, there was an option to make it a line. But then it just becomes a marker instead of a brush. Still looks better. Viewport render animation. Ah, I made a carnage animation. Is shooting his bloody veins. Veins. He's shooting his bloody veins. I guess this is the actual speed. No, there's something weird about this. I think... Oh my god. What this is it's holding... Yeah, it's holding the frame until there's another frame and it won't move the 3D camera. Whenever there's an image holding, it also holds the camera. It doesn't update the view. Viewport render keyframes? No. My God. See. What if I did object mode? I don't know. Keyframes, this should do what it already did, but I definitely pressed this one. See, here it works. I keep seeing the background move, even though the image is the same. Let's try again. Yeah, back, it does change the previous drawings.
Hey, what do you mean I was spamming?
Man, why is this happening? Okay, now it's not happening. Now it's just the animation is bad, yeah. No, but there are some frames.
Ido
See?
was ant. Lamo.
Look at these.
LMAO.
Look at these frames. Why is it not updating between these two frames? Does any Blender guru know the solution to this? Fuck, everything is so difficult.
I am communicating. There is a difference.
Yeah. Maybe I feel like Blender is like set by default for someone to not
Haha, my
animate.
bad, you're right.
And every time you try to animate, it's just like, I assume you don't mean to animate. And I'm like, no, I do mean to animate. Oh cool, look, it's rendering my animation. It doesn't have the background now. This is perfect. I bet this will play perfectly.
Nice render. Where did you do the animation where Supermans were fighting? It was perfect in that.
It's Clip Studio. There's no 3D in that at all.
Oh snap.
The 3D camera didn't have any 3D cameras also. The Spider-Man one, the Symbiote Spider-Man versus Iron Man, that has 3D cameras, but then I drew over it in Clip Studio. Honestly, I guess that's a better way of doing it than what I'm doing here. But it would be better to do it here if I was comfortable. Like if I wanted to move the camera, I didn't feel like, oh my god, now I have to spend 15 minutes on it, then I just decide not to do it. Every time I hit something, it just takes so long to fix it that I just go like, fuck it, I just won't do it. And then if I do it like that, then there's really no point of using Blender. Oh great, this video works fine, guys. I'm assuming you didn't want the background. So stuff that's
As Aaron
hidden
Blaze
here.
says, just animate man.
Yeah. But I tried to do this scene in Clip Studio and I couldn't do it. It's this part.
As Van C said, balls.
I can't do the background. Spider-Man's poses look better here because the brush is way better. But I can't do the backgrounds.
More and then Spider-Man does like
Why can't I just record this? This is correct. I can see it being correct. Let's watch it together as the video export is not. Well, finally. It works now for reasons unknown. And I still don't like the animation. It's just too jarring. All these lines in the background is moving too much. What if I took this?
Can you set it to random colors, or would that not work for that model?
You mean the background thing? It's the shading of the lines. You see all this like white and black next to it, white and black next to it. This is all white, but there's black next to it. Like so much of it moves every frame. It's too jarring, and when it gets like this, it's like all this stuff in the background is black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, and now these lines. They keep like flashing in the screen like white, 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 on top of a black background. It's really hard to just take everything else in. But that's like a scale problem that I messed up with, because this is happening because Spider-Man actually in real space here is as big as 3 cars, because these little lines is supposed to be on top of like the highway, right? So he's supposed to be very, very tiny here. Okay, let me try something. Let me take this camera and then no, why are you coming with the camera? Maybe I want that.
More, and then Spider-Man does like cool.
Perfect. That works great. I want to bake this location here, but then does anyone know how to bake this in? It has something, this thing. So I want to remove this influence without this actually moving.
More, and then Spider-Man does like more, and then Spider-Man.
It's like I can't breathe. You know, it's so simple to do in Maya. I just want to close the constraint, but don't want to change the placement of this image at all. Does anyone know how to do that? I want to bake the location of this controller essentially, even though it will break the constraint, because I want to remove the constraint after I know it's baked. How do I do that? Does it update these values when I move the frames? No, because that's a 3D cursor. This thing, it says clip. What's that mean, clip? Item. So it doesn't update here. Yeah,
More, and then Spider-Man does like cool. More, and then Spider-Man does like.
Yep, it happened. It was meant to happen at some point. Blender broke me. I am now broken. I'm gonna go fucking sleep. Thank you, Blender. Can't wait to be stubborn and try again next time. Alright, thank you for coming, guys, for another lovely stream where we enjoyed every second of it, and it was not frustrating at all for anyone included. Oh, Berk called me. Berk called me 10 minutes ago. Oh, I wasn't in the live chat. Berk, are you still here? I'm closing the stream. Take care, guys. Thank you for coming. Thanks all of you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna close the stream and I'll talk to you all guys later. Bye bye. Take care. Come again. Happy
Later I'll
animating.
make some art.
Cool.